Hi folks, my name's David and in this one we're going to be doing a little Christmas project. I was going to use this for my little plant video, but I decided it looks more like a snow globe and it fits perfectly for this, so I put it aside and waited until now. First I wiped down the wood base with isopropyl alcohol, just get rid of any residue from fingers or whatever comes out of wood. Then give it a nice stain using Bernese teak with a sponge. I do wipe away any excess and just let it sit and absorb into the wood for a few hours. Here I'm measuring what size my base material needs to be. I use cork wood, but I've got this nifty little device. I have no idea what it's called. It's got a little blade on the end of it and you can do perfect circles. Obviously it gets a bit tricky when you're trying to cut into, it's made for paper, but it gets tricky when you're trying to cut into cork wood. After all this, I get the size wrong anyway. It's underdone by about 3mm, so I have to cut it all again. I use florist wire for my trees. Most trees I do. I twist it all up. You've got to get a good handle on the base of this, so I use various tools like clippers. I forgot what them things are. I use pliers to get a good grip on the base, and then I'll twist the rest with my fingers. It's not the easiest. The more wires you have, the more difficult it's going to be to twist. You'll constantly see me trying to make sure this fits in nice. This was the problem. I've only got that small, I think it's about 10 centimeters of space to fit in this. These little stones serve no real purpose other than to just break up the base a bit. I wanted a separation between the lamp or lantern pole from the mud side of the build where the tree and the Mr. Snowman's going to fit. Use epoxy sculpt around the base of the tree, just because when it dries rock hard, so it would be a good foundation. I sprayed on a coat of AK protective gloss varnish just to give it a bit of shine on the wood after it was dry. Then milliput to fill out the rest of the tree. Adding chunks just to get the character of the tree and sculpting the shapes that I like. There's multiple references you can use off the net to sort of see what kind of things you want on your tree. I didn't have a lot to work with here because it was crammed in such a small space. I will be doing a short dedicated tree video. The snowman, there weren't really much to do in terms of sculpting. It's just 3 round shapes just clumped on top of each other, and other than the face there weren't really much to sculpt because I was going to cover him in snow flock anyway. But I thought I'd add a if you want to know who he's kind of based off, if you ever seen Krampus 2015, he's that ominous, well I did my best, he's that ominous sort of snowman that's been built outside early in the film to sort of signify Krampus is on the way. I don't know if I did him any justice, it was tiny. I do the scarf, hat and hands and nose in epoxy sculpt. I'm not sure, you can't really tell, but in the brief time you get to see that snowman. I think he might have a pipe, I'm not sure, but I couldn't make a pipe that small, it was too small. original battery housing I was going to use for this, it didn't work, so I had to resort to using a bigger battery box, but I couldn't really glue it anywhere, so I just jimmy rigged a for now solution. Use some AK acrylic basing material. I can't remember which one it's called, it might show in the video in a second. Then it's onto the painting. Get all my basing done with primers, greys, blacks, whatnot. Use 3 different browns for the tree, and then panel liner, Tamiya panel liner for the gaps and whatnot. Could do the same colour for the hat, I think. This little LED lamppost is from Temu. It's not the greatest quality, but the size fit perfectly for the scene. We use various washes for the finishing off the basing colour. I use dirty down to get a corroded sort of patina effect on the lamppost. That's what it's called, lamppost. I use celestial grey for the base of the snowman. So I was saying lantern before. And then I jumped to the base for some reason. Oh yeah, I'm letting it dry. Use some winter static grass, winter shrub for the base. Then I go back to the snowman to flock him. It does come out pretty groovy. Like how can I put it? Like freshly fallen snow. Post down. I do a little wash across the lens of the lamppost with seraphim sepia, because I knew it would, when it lights up, it would glow out that nudie sort of yellowy colour. I think these are acrylic, or they might be plastic icicles. Cut them down because there was all sort of on a sprue. I super glued them, but I don't have an activator with me, so I just started using UV resin, sticking them to, and then getting the UV torch on them quick, or panel. This stuff is really good. It's Green Stuff World Frost, liquid frost. I didn't really utilise it properly though. I could have done better with this. It forms like crystals, especially around the grass. They're like proper little crystals, like it's that morning frost type of effect. I use Green Stuff World water foam, I think it is. It helped along with the like mini icicles. It was really good. And then onto the snow scatter. This is sort of where the project went off the rails for me. I should have controlled the snow more. I used resin pigment fixer to sort of build up a mound around the snowman and the tree and lantern and other things. How can I put it? Like it's a windswept. What I was going for was a windswept kind of look, you know, where snow builds up around objects and carries on around it like a stream around a rock. But it just wasn't happening. So I had to reapply PVA glue to try and get the fluffy snow look back. It shows through in areas, but I lost most of the effect because of using the gravel, sand and gravel fixer. I don't think it's meant for this type of thing, but you got to experiment to find out. I struggled for about 10 minutes trying to get this thing on. In the end, I had to break off one of the icicles. It looks like it took about 10 seconds. No. And with that, guys, we're about done. It will be on to the glamour shots. Thank you all for being here this long. Have a merry one, as if it's your last one, and I'll see you all in the next one. Cheers for watching, guys. Bye.